I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I came across a video that has seemed to go on viral, and I'm still trying to figure out how in the hell something like this can go viral and not be reported instead. Y'all saw the intro, y'all know what time it is. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Oh yeah, that ain't a big age gap. That motherfucker muy grande. Like, Jesus. The nigga ain't even passed his calculus test yet. That nigga still take a STAR test and shit. Like, baby, you was a predator. I ain't gonna lie. But whatever money that little nigga making, hey bro, come message me. Mud. Cause bro, you gotta have a bag for a grown ass bitch to be vrooming. Like 10 speed. You told your mama this? You told your mama that you was still fucking with a nigga that play on Friday night under the lights? Bro still play varsity basketball. No. Baby, you the special guest at pep rallies. You fried.
All right, so basically, this woman is dating a 16-year-old boy. A 16-year-old boy, not man, 16-year-old boy. Meanwhile, she's 26 years old. If this was a 26-year-old man dating a 16-year-old girl, he'd be in jail right now. He wouldn't even have the courage to post this online because he knows it's wrong. But when I made this video on my other page, the comments I'm getting from my fellow men is blowing my mind. They're in the comments talking about some, oh yeah, man, he's 16, he's winning. Oh yeah, he's 16, he's getting hella play. He's getting play from a grown woman. He's winning. No, he's not winning. That boy is, bro, he's dealing with a pedophile. And we don't talk about it enough, and it's damn near conditioned in a lot of dudes' minds that that is cool. Like, a lot of dudes don't understand how sick that really is, bro. You're a kid at 16 and you don't realize until you get older, like, damn, that was really crazy. I was really getting touched on by a grown woman. And it's not getting talked about enough. It's not getting frowned upon. For example, when Boosie said he paid a stripper to top his son off when he turned like 16 or 17 or something like that. Like, bro, that's weird, bro. It's weird and it's toxic, bro. It's weird as fuck. It's no reason why a 26-year-old woman should be talking to a 16-year-old boy. That nigga ain't even hitting puberty yet, bro. And I'm also blaming pornography. Like, bro, a lot of young dudes are sitting here watching pornography. They see all this role play happening. So now they're fetishizing having an older woman on them that they're getting off to. So now they really want it in real life, and they're not understanding that it's wrong. People don't understand that it's wrong until it's their son, their daughter, or something like that. They don't understand how wrong it is. Bro, it's weird.
Yeah, I gotta agree with Scarface Mark on this one. This is definitely weird, and I was disappointed by the guys in the comments as well. Because when I was looking at the comments, all I saw was, oh, basically the same thing that he said. Oh, he's winning. Well, damn, he is winning. Oh, or hey, shit, he doing the damn thing. Is it? I'm thinking to myself, like, y'all do realize that if the tables was turned, this y'all would not have that same energy, especially the women. That's the whole point of this. We need to quit acting like this is acceptable when we know damn well we wouldn't accept it if it was the other way around. Hell, there's people who don't even accept that age gap when both parties are of legal age. But in this case, this man ain't even old enough to drink, let alone get his own. Like, bro, he's not even 18 yet. Like, come on, man. Like, are we being for real? Like, bro, does this man even have his license yet? So I went to this. I found the original page because I had to do some investigating. I'm like, how in the hell and why would she even be dealing with this dude so seriously like that? So I wanted to show you guys this. All right, you guys. So this is the name of their TikTok page, I guess. From the looks of it, I'm looking at this right here and this right here. Looks like he's a rapper, man. Probably a local rapper. I don't know. This is the video that we're covering that went viral. 3.5 million views. Crazy, man. Oh, yeah. And he's shorter than her, too. So I found that interesting. Then you got this video here. He done bought her a car. So whatever money he making, hey, more power to him. But I'm letting you know right now, bro, this 26-year-old woman is taking advantage of you, bro. If you are making this kind of money at 16, bro, the last thing you need to be doing is focusing on a 26-year-old woman. Yeah, talking about she can't wait till you graduate. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, cause she already got a hold on you. I'm like, bro. See, man, this is why we need more male influences, man. Positive male influences, man. Because if you're in this kind of position financially at a young age, you're ahead of the curve. I'm letting you know right now, a woman like this at your age is only going to hold you back. Because let me tell you, man, I don't think she would be dealing with a guy, especially this young, if he was broke. So, oh man, that looks creepy, bro. I'm sorry, bro, but that looks creepy to me. If y'all want to sit over here and say he went in to each, this is creepy to me. I'm like, just looking at that and seeing, yeah, bro, this creepy to me. I can't do it, bro. I can't, man. Let's keep it moving.
A 13-year-old boy is taken by a 24-year-old woman. Hear the mother's search for her missing son at the hands of an alleged female child predator. Who does this to a 13-year-old boy?
A predator, someone who shouldn't be around children.
And Tristan Wade speaks to me exclusively. Did you know how old she was?
No, I did not.
The woman you just saw in that video leading the class, 26-year-old Reagan Gray, turned out to be a pedophile. Just last month, Reagan was arrested for having an inappropriate relationship with one of the 15-year-olds that she was in charge of at her church. At the time of the abuse, Reagan was teaching at the Little Rock Christian Academy and volunteered for her church Emmanuel Baptist student ministry. So basically, Reagan tried her hardest to work around as many children as possible. Who knows what kind of horrific thoughts were running through her mind at all times when she was around these kids. Reagan, before her arrest, was a woman of God, someone who devoted her life to living a pure, holy life. But in 2020, the parents of a student allegedly found text messages between his teacher and himself. Keep in mind, he was a minor. They confronted Reagan about it. She said she would cut off all communication with the kid, and she insisted that it had never been physical. However, in a counseling session in 2023, Gray herself admitted that the relationship had been physical and sexual. And after she ratted on herself, an arrest affidavit was secured, and she was eventually arrested. Now, the teenage victim would actually state that Reagan would send him naughty photographs every single day while they were communicating. They also said that they kept their activity to only stuff using the mouth, because she said that she and the student needed to stay pure, which is just disgusting. But this church has had a lot of scandals this year. The same church, in March of this year, revealed that the children's former assistant children's program director, a man named Patrick Stephen Miller, had had an inappropriate relationship with 2 young girls, and he had assaulted them while they were inside of the church. Hopefully, the legal system hands this woman a punishment that goes along with the severity of this crime. But in America, you really never know. She'll probably get 2 years and be out on the street again to victimize more young children. And if you want to hear more true crime stories, listen to the podcast Murder in America that I co-host with my wife, Courtney. It's available on all streaming platforms like Apple Podcasts.
Now, that is a damn shame, man. It's one thing when you hear about the teachers, but it's a whole nother thing when it's like, damn, you mean to tell me your sons aren't even safe at church? Church! Damn, if they're not safe at a school and they're not safe at a church, where are they going to be safe at? This is really disturbing, man. Let's keep it moving.
But I ain't gonna lie, there's women out there the same way. There's predators too. It's just not men. So you gotta watch out for the men, women too.
About that.
Open up a can of worms.
You did because when I was growing up as a young stud, probably when I was 16, 17, I got a hold of a fake ID and I decided to go to the club. Started going to the gay clubs very early. Started talking to women that were older than me very early, and the women never stopped to say, dang, you're young. Maybe I shouldn't do this.
Mm-hmm.
And so at a very young age, I mean, even 17 years old, I'm talking to women that are much older than me in their mid-20s, and they, even though they would know that I was 17, they would still be like,
it's fun though.
You young, but you don't act young. So let me just sweep that under the rug.
But is that a predator though?
Yeah.
Do you think it is?
16, 17. If you had a daughter and a 25-year-old stud or femme came up to your daughter.
And why you gotta put it like that? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Came up to your daughter and was like, yeah, I'm sleeping with your daughter. How would you feel? Your daughter's 16, 17.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I mean, I was 17 when I was dating a 25-year-old.
Yeah, but you didn't think about it back then, like, because you were having a great time, because you were 17. You weren't like, oh, I'm freaking getting chased down by a predator. Yeah. You weren't thinking about that. You were like, damn, I'm trying to get in her pants.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But the other way around, would you date a 17-year-old?
Oh, hell no.
That's what I'm saying. So I look back like women can be predators too.
But I ain't gonna lie to them.
Now, I agree with those ladies, but they did contradict themselves because both of them admitted that they were talking to women in their mid-20s when they were 16 and 17. But it just goes to show you, bro, when it comes to this topic, man, even when it comes to sexual orientation, bro, there's no discrimination when it comes to these women. Jeez, let's keep it moving.
A disturbing new trend happening in schools across America. Female teachers taking advantage of underage male students and committing sexual assault against them. We're noticing a pattern with many of these cases. They're using iPhones and social media in order to target the victim. Take 24-year-old Ricky Lynn Laughlin, for example. She worked as a special ed teacher in Missouri when she allegedly sent naked pictures and videos of herself to a 16-year-old student over Snapchat and then asked him to send pictures of himself in return. And then things escalated. He says Ricky kissed him and invited him over to her house to have sex while her husband was out of town. And Ricky was charged with 6 different felonies. 27-year-old Reagan Anderson, a former teacher and coach from South Carolina, is facing 2 counts of sexual battery on a student. She allegedly used Snapchat to send the teen naked photos. And then there's 38-year-old Lydia Pinto. Lydia was a high school gym teacher and coach, and the victim reported Lydia abused him when he was around 14 and continued doing so until his senior year. So what's going on here? Joining me now, host of Takedown with Chris Hansen and the Predators I've Caught podcast, Chris Hansen. Why is this trend seemingly picking back up again now?
I think you have better reporting, Jesse. I think you have awareness on the part of victims who are no longer as afraid as they once were to come forward. And I think you have parents who see suspicious behavior on the part of their children, then they can check cell phones, iPads, all kinds of other digital media, and the evidence is right there. These are criminals, these female teacher predators, but they're not smart criminals, and they leave a digital footprint. You know, one of the questions I'm asked most frequently about our predator investigations, do you find women predators? And in our cases, we do not, because these are guys who go online, they like to meet a stranger, a child, groom them, and then meet for sex. In female predator cases, they don't like the anonymity. They like to know their victim. So this is a case where they see their victim, they have power and control over their victim, and they're reliving this fantasy. And what we're also seeing is a lot of fetish porn involving teacher-student sex. And so if you're into this sort of thing, how long is it going to be before the fantasy is no longer good and you have to act out on it? And that's what we're seeing now.
That's interesting that the women want the intimacy and the men want the anonymity.
And I'll tell you another pattern that I'm starting to notice when we hear these stories. It seems like half to maybe, I would argue, maybe even most of these women that are doing this, they're already married and in relationships. Have y'all noticed that? A lot of these women that get caught doing this, they already be in relationships, got a full-blown family at home. What is your problem? Are you well? Are you okay? What the fuck is going on up here? The West is cooked, bro. Because this has been happening a lot within the last couple years. It's definitely been a spike in the last couple years because I've been seeing it a lot. And guys that watch me keep bringing it to my attention as well. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.